Yeah. Are we ready? It is Wednesday night, Rockin' Chaz, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing?
Good.
You might see me by myself right here, folks, but Chaz is around the corner.
He's not by himself.
Oh,
I am ready to make, in wrestling, they call it the hot tag.
Yeah.
I'm reaching out, right? Reach out, right?
Like, put me too, baby. Put a double screen there, baby.
We're going to do this.
We need our producer on her toes. Come on, baby. Come on.
You think that Rock doesn't have Skeena.
Yeah.
But he's always got...
There we go.
He made the tag.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Welcome.
A lot of people are going to think that I've got you on timeout or something, Chaz,
No, what happened is that when we were in the same box, we would see one profile of one guy and the other profile of James.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, okay, so what's going on here? And he said, we each deserve our beauty time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fans deserve this close-up.
Yeah.
And I'll be talking to everybody else as well on the Chat Zone.
Chaz's Chat Zone.
Chaz's Chat Zone.
It's usually Jax's. Well, Jax is going to be Tuesday or Thursday, depending who we have, ladies and gentlemen. But Chaz from now on is going to be there in his little area right there, and it'll be Chaz's Chat Zone. And what we're doing today, ladies and gentlemen, is we're taking awkward questions for our guests, all right? Our guest is Joe Garcia from Joe's Master Service, so we're going to talk to him in just a bit, but I got to let you know we're here at Society 204 in Edinburgh, Texas. And we want everybody to check out the beautiful area. I'm sorry, I need my card over here, baby. What's up?
He needs the tag.
Yeah.
Make the tag.
Well, we're doing that on Wednesday, baby. All right.
Sorry. I apologize. My fault.
Society 204, ladies and gentlemen. A co-working community situated in the heart of Edinburgh's historic downtown district. Our space is ready to accommodate businesses of all sizes with a creative blend of 21st century amenities. Now, you see all those offices on the bottom floor? They're all taken already. So, is that Chaz's phone that's on, or what? Did you lower the volume?
I did. I lowered it already. Right. Yeah, I was so excited chatting at the volume.
And I thought I was deaf. I know. But, ladies and gentlemen, put that video again, babe. Put that video again of the society. You see the bottom floor, all that? Mm-hmm. We're the very last one. They put us way at the end by the alley, right?
Yeah, almost with the ceremonial dunce cap.
Yeah.
It's because we're the loudest.
You see that hallway all the way down to the end? Yeah.
We're the loudest.
Pause it. Can you pause it right there?
Yeah.
We're way
Yeah. So we're at the very end. But all of the offices coming towards us, I mean, from the front to the back, they're all taken right now. But they've also got the upstairs as well. And so Society 204, everybody wants to be, in the neighborhood, Daddy. Yeah. Everybody wants to be on PVT's neighborhood. Yeah. Dude.
I'm the PVT neighborhood.
Simón, porque last time when Chris came in, Chris Perez, it was there was a few people in there in their offices after hours. I was like, well, they're never around after hours.
It's always dead here.
Yeah.
And then when Chris Bettis shows up,
están todos working lady.
There's a conga line.
A conga line.
Yeah. So we also want to thank Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women. Ladies and gentlemen, if you feel sluggish, tired, gain weight, and you're looking for a primary care clinic to help improve your quality of life, you need to give them a call at 1-855-771-1650 or 956-441-2188 or at drtees.com. All right. So they got a website now. And I spoke with Galvan. He says they went from like 400 calls to 2,000 calls.
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of people calling, and it's because if you're low on testosterone, if your libido, if you haven't rolled around the sack with your wife or your girlfriend or your girlfriends,
excuse me.
There's something going on there, man. You need to get some of that testosterone, get that libido going back up. And the thing about it is, I need to tell you this right now. If you get on that testosterone, you're going to have to start a whole new exercise regimen. Now, check this exercise regimen on the screen, ladies and gentlemen.
My.
This is what you're going to have to start. Wow. Yeah. Because
I mean, right there, don't care.
Because then you end up sore from places.
Yeah.
You don't even remember. And you know what I mean? So,
You know, it's embarrassing. I have those exact same boxers.
Oh my God.
So I guarantee you, because what happens if you get on testosterone, you go to Dr. T's, and then you start getting a little more active in the bedroom, you wake up the next day, oye, ¿por qué me duele acá? ¿Y por qué me duele allá? And all that. So because you're using muscular areas that you hadn't been using in a while, they've been dormant like a bear sleeping in the winter, you know?
Yeah.
Hibernation and
You'll
shit,
even
right?
be sore in your, is it perineum? Is that what it is? Is that the right part? Right. That's the word of the day, perineum.
Perineum. What the hell is a perineum, man?
If I'm not incorrect, it's the area in between your front anatomy and your rear anatomy.
Okay.
It's the Cumberland Gap, if you will.
Oh, el niés.
Yes. Porque
El niés.
ni es uno ni el otro.
Yeah. There you go.
Your vocabulary will expand as well.
Yeah. So that's what it's called, a perineum.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Thanks for our college professor here with
Of
us today.
course. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to advertise with hashtag PVT, all you have to do is contact us, 956-641-3241. We have some advertising on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays, we're sold out, man. I mean, we don't have any more space. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, Tuesdays we already have 2, and then Thursdays we have 1. So we have space for about 1 more on Tuesday and 2 more on Thursday. Okay, so make sure to give us a text, and we'll get that going, and we'll have a lot of fun with your business, and we'll get the word out to everybody. Now, July 2nd, we're going to be in Rio Grande City with Solido and Signo. And Chris Pettis will be performing with Signo. It's Freedom Fest, and tomorrow night, Solido will be here in the studio, so that's going to be fantastic. It'll be the first time they enter the hashtag PVT zone, so it'll be interesting to have Rolo and Ben and the rest of the Solido guys here on the show. I'll be the host of the whole event, and we'll have our tent out there. We'll be selling some of the shirts that we have, ASUSTAME one time, TLOSICO, all those, right? So make sure to go out there, and it's absolutely free for the entire family, all right? Yes. And then July 30th, we'll be in Mercedes at the Mercedes Livestock Showground, the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showground. It's Elida Fest, and we are excited for that. The first show for July will be Tuesday. Let me see here. I have it written down. Tuesday, July 5th. The day after 4th of July, Lalo and Elida Reina will be here in the studio. So, man, we're excited about that. All the big stars coming into the hashtag PVT zone. And we appreciate everybody's support. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the little bell. That way when we go on or when we do a vlog or we put anything, you'll be notified. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Chaz again. Officially introducing Chaz from the Chaz Zone out there, the Chaz Chat Zone. What's going on, Chaz?
What's going on, everybody? Charlie Corona, a.k.a. Chaz, here in the PVT studios. Who am I? What am I? Still trying to figure it out. I am a retired world traveler. Been to Australia, New Zealand, Fiji.
You have?
I have.
Las Vegas. You lived in Las Vegas.
I lived in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And currently going to Progreso for these braces.
Órale, carnal. Let's go, bro.
There you go, man.
Nuevo Progreso.
Nuevo Progreso.
Yeah, you gotta get that right.
Thank you for these braces. So my smile will therefore become more better.
Yeah, that's right. You see? He's moving up in the world with hashtag PVT, all right?
That's right.
And you know what? You can actually put those as a tax deduction.
You can. It's helped.
Because you needed your teeth fixed for the show.
That is true.
Yeah, because the camera's on you.
Right.
All right, so it's got to be.
No member of PVT should have A plaque or B tartar.
Yeah, exactly. Or a whole taquito in between their teeth.
Right.
As well. So, yeah.
Cilantro.
Yeah. And then we have our beauty, who she's kind of like the thumb that's sticking out, or the, what do they call that? The sore thumb.
Sore thumb? Why?
because you're not wearing
I know.
Joe's Master
I'm not.
Service.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You didn't get the memo.
I didn't get the memo. You're right. I didn't get the memo. I should have worn it. I'm wearing my Charlie Crockett T-shirt. I was listening to him all day today, so I felt like wearing the shirt.
Yeah, and I love that. That's a beautiful. And it says the Valley, and the beginning of the song says Charlie's, Chaz's hometown.
Yep.
I'm
from San
Benito, Texas.
Yeah.
All right. All right. He just doesn't say more better on the song, and I was pretty disappointed with that.
He'll get around to that.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're wondering why me and Chaz are sporting our Joe's Master Service Center T-shirts is because they look badass, and the back is awesome too. I mean, I love the back.
Let's see.
Ooh, the colors.
Check it out. Yeah.
Hey, perfect.
But not only do we have it because they look cool and awesome, but we got Joe here, bro. What's up, Brotherhood?
Hey guys, thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. This is awesome,
Bro, we love having you,
man. Thank you, brother.
And
Thank
you know
you.
what, man? Thank you for supporting the show, man. All right. I mean, you've always jumped to the to help us out with the band Whiskey D back in the day, and now you've been a big part, an integral part of our growth here, man. That's awesome, man.
We've been together for 5-6 years now,
Yeah.
maybe longer.
Hey, you know what's crazy about it? Because we're just talking about how, man, we've been around a long time,
Oh
dude.
yeah, we're talking about that.
We've been, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere because we're gonna go down memory lane. This is gonna be like Joe got to see you. This is your life. All right, and he'll be describing some of those. Because we like to go mining people's social media and finding pictures that we can bring up and surprise them with. All right,
Like stalking?
yeah, sort of like that. Yeah.
Oh
Sort of
my.
like what we do when we get a friend requested by a profile that says April showers on it, right?
Oh my gosh, all fake.
And it's a
Oh,
chick
brother.
with big boobs and shit, right?
And then she suddenly changes races. Wow, she's now Filipino?
yeah. Oh, she's a Bangladeshi, but anyway, Joe, how's it been, man? How you doing, bro?
Brother, I've been very busy now, busier than ever. Since we've been advertising with you guys, it's been crazy busy.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are like? It's been really hot, dude. I don't know how you guys do it out at the shop, man. I mean, it's my kudos to you and your dad and your brother and everybody that
your
works at the
workers,
shop,
yeah.
because you have to be a certain type of person to be able to, be out in the sun and not out in the sun, but just in the hot weather here. You don't even have to be in the sun to be hot here in the Rio Grande Valley. What have people been going into? What has been the problem with cars lately? With this hot weather and stuff, bro.
Lately, we've been having a lot of cars with air conditioning issues. And air conditioning repairs.
Yeah.
And a lot of oil changes, they come in and stuff like that. But the biggest thing and the biggest items the cars have been coming in has been for getting the AC checked, or why isn't my AC or my air conditioner not working?
Yeah. And is it always just Freon? Is it mostly just Freon, or is it like compressors going out and stuff like that?
Lately we've been having a lot of compressors going out, electrical issues, because these new cars are all electrical, so it's nothing but diagnostic now when we're doing in these cars, and the failures of components, stuff like that. But there's once in a while that a car comes in and we add, a can of Freon and stuff like that, and get it going temporarily, get it going.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are coming in for major repairs.
How's your dad doing, man? I saw the post on Father's Day of you and him, man, and I was like, wow, man, that's pretty awesome, dude.
Man, my dad is, like I mentioned it before, one of the hardest working, strongest man I ever known, brother.
Yeah. How old is he, dude?
88, brother.
88
Almost
years old,
90,
man.
brother.
Wow, man.
He's there with us every morning. He hangs around the shop all day. We eat lunch together, we spend the whole day together.
Yeah.
We reminisce about the old times when we were a technical station.
I know, dude. I could just imagine.
Yep.
So we've got a special guest. You probably hear her. She's crying. We got a baby in there, man. Little girl. She's not a baby. She's a little toddler. Why don't you introduce your daughter and your granddaughter to us, Joe?
This is my daughter, Nanette Palomo.
Hi.
How you doing, Nanette? I love the name. Very unique. I have a cousin named Nanette Rodriguez from Mercedes.
Is it double N or just
It's
one N?
double. No, it's one N, I think. NANETTE.
Yeah, like-
and yours is double N or no?
No, single.
Yeah. It's double T. So how you doing? How's it going?
Good.
Yeah.
Couldn't be better.
Joe was saying that you were like the daughter that hung out around the shop a lot more than everybody else,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We've got a family picture because you got sisters too. Let's put the picture up, and that way
Hold on.
Joe can tell us who's who. I know we've got a couple of pictures, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to say that's one I got off the Instagram. You can follow Joe on Brotherhood_Joe. So you're the middle girl, right?
Yes.
You're the middle girl, and the outer girls. Who are they, Joe?
My to my left, that's my oldest daughter, April Marie Garcia, and then my baby girl is Tabitha Joe Garcia, because I didn't think I was gonna have a son.
Tabitha Joe Garcia.
So I named her Tabitha Joe with a J-O.
Uh-huh.
Garcia, because I didn't think we were gonna have a son, right? I said strike three. All daughters, and then
Well, then what happens? Put that other
I
picture
know, I was
up,
gonna
babe.
say,
then,
and
then I see like, what the heck? Where did
Yeah.
that guy come from?
visiting Mr. T, Dr. T.
Yeah,
And here we go, brother.
Yeah, dude.
There we go. We got our man.
He looked like he got, man, everybody's DNA all together, bro. Look at that. How tall is he, bro?
He's 6'2".
And what's his name? Is he Joe Jr.?
No, I named him Adrian Joseph.
Adrian Joseph. AJ.
AJ.
Like a Kimi producer.
Yes,
AJ.
AJ. Yes.
Wow, put that picture up again, babe. Put that, man. That's a classic family portrait of your kids, man. It's awesome, man.
Those-
Now wait a minute, Joe. How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Okay, so
So I gotta yell up now.
Yeah.
Instead of yelling down, I now gotta yell up.
Joe, I've got a question. Put that up again, babe. Put that picture
Hold
up
on,
again.
hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
All right, there we go. Which one of them gave you the biggest headaches, bro? I mean, which one of them? Is Nanette's looking at him and looking at me like, what's he gonna say? But
I
know
already
what?
know it's me.
it's
But no,
you.
I already know it.
Well, hold on. Let your dad answer.
honestly, they were all real quiet kids. Yeah, but Nanette was the one that that put out gray hairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how did she do that, or what? What was that? What was the crazy thing she was doing?
My daughter Nanette is the most pickiest person for everything.
What does he mean by that, Nanette?
Everything. Food. I'm picky with food. The way, I don't know, it's weird. I'm real
Finicky.
that.
Isn't that a word, Professor Chaz?
it is finicky.
Yeah, finicky,
much
yeah.
like perineum.
Yeah.
Well, if you're very picky, what is it about your current husband that made you say, you know what, you're the one?
He's a total opposite of me. So
Okay.
I kind of feel bad for him because what he likes, I don't like. So, like food-wise, oh my God.
What does he like it that you don't like?
I don't eat any
Seaf-
type of seafood.
Okay, seafood. I
don't-
knew that was going to happen, right?
I don't eat any type of like chile or anything like that. So, yeah.
Yeah. And what do you do for a living, Nanette? I mean, are you a housewife, or you work at the shop, or you?
I actually do work at the shop. That's what I get for going in for an oil change.
And you do the light stuff, the transmissions. You know what? I do that transmission. What
She-
the heck?
I have a feeling she writes the tickets, dude.
I do.
It's okay. You're,
I'm inside the office. Yeah.
Yeah.
with the fan, the
With
oscillating
the-
fan.
Yep, with that AC #1. Yeah.
And I know why Joe has her writing the tickets out and
Why is
taking
that?
out, because that way they won't say, "Hey, how about the homie price, Joe?" Habla con Nanette. Habla con Nanette.
To be honest, I'd give a lower price, and they'd still be like, "Well, let me go talk to your dad. Can you call him?" And I'm like, "Really? He's gonna tell you the same thing I'm telling you."
Or even say, you know what, raise it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your baby girl, what's her name?
Kristen.
Kristen. And how old is Kristen?
She's 18 months.
And I love that Joe's Master Service shirt she's got. Man. Look at that. She's also styling and
How
profiling, right?
cute. Wave. Say hi.
This, it almost looks like a ventriloquist act. Here we have the net with Maclovia.
She started crying because ladies and gentlemen, she came in here and she was just like, man, she was eagle eye on
Yes.
everything. She was absorbing everything that Rally was doing while she was setting up the cameras and stuff. And then all of a sudden she started crying. I don't know. What, did she get scared or what?
Maybe
You
when
probably
she
scared me.
yeah.
Chaz, you're scaring her, Chaz.
Yeah, she was like, what's a perineum? Me no comprendi.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Chaz is taking care of the chat zone today, and we're asking for awkward questions for Brotherhood, all right? It's got to be mechanic stuff, all right?
Yep.
Oh, my.
Awkward mechanic questions, okay? All right? So, all right, well, we might have to take her to the cry room or something, right?
Yeah.
She'll be okay. She'll be okay.
Do we
She
have
has her little snacks.
Give her a slice of pizza.
She has her little snacks.
Yeah, Chaz showed up with a hot and ready. Yeah,
I did, yeah.
Right
Careful,
here.
careful.
Yeah. So does she like
Bring it over
pizza? Does she like
She's a
pizza?
baby.
She doesn't like pizza.
Yeah, she does.
She does. We got a slicer if she wants to get
Let me
dirty.
pass it over there just in
All right,
case.
pass
She
it over
got
there, baby.
She's fine.
She's
careful.
fine.
All right.
She's
All right, she's
She wanted her YouTube.
Yes.
So we've got some old school pics of Brotherhood Joe. Put the camera on Joe so we can see his current state of affairs.
This is the after picture.
Yeah.
This is the married life.
He's 45 years old.
That's the Texas heat for you.
Parece que le faltaron unos cuantos oil changes.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go with the pictures because I'm really excited to see the pictures that we put up here. And ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing them. All right, so there's Joe, man. Look at that, bro.
My brother looks like him right there.
Yeah. Like his short look. Put the brother. Put his son's picture again. That is true. That is right.
He does look like him right there.
Yeah. I mean, look there. He's got the same jawline, almost like that, man. Yeah. Joe, how old were you there, bro?
Brother, I'm thinking I was probably 30 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
30 years
about
old.
30 years old, yeah.
How old were you when you got married?
I was 18 years old.
Today's
Alamo.
his anniversary.
By the way.
Really, dude?
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Wow, man.
Yeah, 39 years, brother.
Man, que aguante,
Wow.
carnal. Hijo de su madre.
Very good woman.
Nanette, ¿quién ha aguantado más a quién, Nanette, in your opinion? Has your mom aguantado Joe more or Joe aguantado mom?
I think it's equal.
Equal? She's playing neutral. Right,
But I
okay.
think
Well,
my mom with him.
See?
Yeah.
I could imagine Joe was probably pretty rowdy back in the day,
I
right?
know. Look at this picture. He looks extremely rowdy here.
Ay, güey. No te arrimes a mi prize, carnal. No te
His
arrimes.
collar, his button-down shirt.
Hey.
Wow.
Oye, y tu wife con la Farrah Fawcett hairstyle, carnal. Cállate la boca, shut up. Parece Charlie's Angels, carnal.
I think we're like 23 or 24 years old.
23.
Yeah.
And you're sporting that cartel necklace there,
Tuxedo
man.
there.
Puro pinche oro, carnal.
Yeah.
Cállate la boca, shut up. Why were you upset in that picture, man?
Dude, I've always had that look, man, you know? And no
We
matter
just
what.
talked about that today.
Yeah, I've always had that look. Y nada que ver, you know, nada que ver. Are you mad? I'm good.
Yeah.
You look like you're mad. Hombre, dude.
All right.
I'm glad my grandchildren don't see that. You know?
Yeah, no, man, that's all good, bro. That's
Look at
all
this
good.
one. Look
Yeah.
at this one.
You know? Wow, dude. That is awesome, bro. That's the 70s or something. Late 70s, early 80s or
I think it'll
what?
be it's going to be in 80s or 79 or 80. And I think we were both like 17 years old.
So you and Pearl were dating there, and you
Yeah.
were in high school and stuff.
Me and Pearl know each other since we're 9 years old.
Wow, I love
Yeah.
Pearl's hair. You know,
Yeah.
put that picture up again, babe. That's the kind of hair I wanted when I was young, like that. Pero tengo un pinche remolino aquí, carnal, y nunca se pudo ser así bien even, bien padre como John Travolta and
Yeah.
and Welcome Back Kotter and tiene la onda. Boy, what kind of car is that in the background? Was that one of your hot rods or something?
Yeah, that was a 69, 70 Chevelle.
You could imagine Joe had the hot car, the loud car in
Of
school, right,
course.
Chaz? Right?
Hey, yeah, Joe, now be honest, did you do a little bit of racing in your teenage years, or was that out of part of your
no,
work?
I had a dad at home, bro. I had to
Okay.
come home, so I had to be careful what I did. Plus, we had a repair shop, right? If I had to show up to that shop with a broken axle or a lost wheel or a bad transmission, we knew what happened.
Yeah.
Right.
Se quebró. No, se quebró que nada. Let's get it on the rack. Cabrón, ¿qué andabas haciendo? Well,
Yeah.
just to avoid all that drama. I wasn't too much into the.
Yeah, because we could imagine like he'd be Fast and the Furious
Right,
78,
yeah.
79, right?
Joe Master Diesel.
Making donuts, making donuts on the lawn at high school at night. You know, right?
Making their way the only way they know how.
Yeah, and jumping over ditches, going, yeah!
That's him.
Do we have any more
Yes,
pictures?
we
Man,
have
let's
this
see, man.
one.
I love these pictures. Wow, dude.
Yeah, dude, we were really young then,
Estaba
brother.
bien flaquito, y
Yes.
bro. Watcha, bro.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
dude.
think I had like a 24 waist. I weighed like 100 pounds. Yeah.
24 waist, 100 pounds.
100 pounds.
Andabas bien Mick Jagger de madre ahí, carnal, cállate la boca, shut up. Yeah, the last time I weighed 24 pounds and had a 42 waist, I was about 4 years old, I think.
Or you had a 24.
20.
24 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, we have this one right here.
Let's see. Oh,
the
dude.
B1 in 4 days.
That is classic. That's
Oh,
Gary
my God.
Rodriguez, right?
That's right. That's Gary and John McKenna.
Joe, man, this must have been in the 80s, right? When
was
you
in
were
the
on the
80s.
radio with, or the early 80s, right?
Early 80s.
81, 80.
Right.
And that
Correct.
B104, there was this girl that drove that B104
Van?
and I forgot her name, but she was a rowdy part. Do you remember she worked at the rock station?
Yeah, it started with an M, like something like
Maricela or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So they went to Reynosa with the van. You know, after one of those freaking what do you call it? Remotes and stuff. Because they would do remotes at clubs and at bars and stuff at night. So they took out to Reynosa, and then they were coming back. And B104 used to be here in Edinburgh, right? So they lost control and they went into this house or something.
Apartment complex.
An apartment complex.
Yep.
And so the people all come out of the apartment complex, and she comes out of the van all drunk, going, and this is like 7 a.m., right? 7, 8 a.m. She comes out, she goes, B104 in the house.
Oh, my God.
Literally.
Yeah, literally in the house, dude. Yeah.
In your living room.
Yeah. Back in the 90s and 80s, you worked in radio. It was a nonstop party. I mean, we could party back then. Now, you know, you can't drink at the events and stuff like that.
Corporate. It's very corporate.
It turned corporate, but you know, now they got to be very careful. Lawsuits and all that kind of stuff is you know, soup du jour nowadays, right?
There's this picture here.
Oh yeah. Who is that, Joe?
That's my dad and my mama.
Wow,
Yeah,
man.
that was she was pregnant of me there. So that was in 1963.
Wow.
Yeah. And look at, I mean, my parents were very, very
Casual.
But Dad, they always dress sharp.
They look
Yeah,
sharp.
he
They're
looked
always
sharp.
back for being that you know, the 60s.
Yeah.
He always to the day he's always dressed sharp, and Mom always.
What year were you born?
I'm 64.
60. So that's like 63, man, when the Beatles came out.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow, I love seeing those old school pictures, those black and white pictures. You know, you can actually get those fixed, man. You can fix them, and they can restructure them and make them real nice, so you could frame them and keep them forever. You should put that one in the shop, bro.
Dude,
Or-
we're gonna work on something. But you know what? My father used to be in radio. He was a radio DJ.
Oh, really?
really?
I never knew that.
Back in the 60s and the 70s in Morton, Texas.
Oh. And where?
And Morton, Texas,
Morton,
next
Texas?
to Lebanon,
Okay.
Lubbock.
Okay,
So
yeah.
he used to work at Gene shoveling grain.
Yeah, the gin.
Yeah, during the day,
Uh-huh.
and at night he had his own show.
Uh-huh.
And I have a picture of him on the when he was positioning a card, and they had
Yeah.
and I let me find it, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
and next time
dude.
we have a show, you'll freak out with
Yeah.
What was the format that
it
he
was
did?
a Mexican.
Yeah.
It was a Mexican format. I need to ask him more information on
Conjunto.
it.
I would
Yeah.
imagine
All
conjunto.
conjunto stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. But he would buy the airtime for 2 hours.
Were you born already when he was a DJ up
Yeah.
there? Okay.
Yeah. He would buy the airtime for 2 hours, and then he would go out when he had a chance on Sundays and go sell
Advertising. To be able to have
they
that.
would sell the advertising, and
Yeah.
then he would have his money, and then he would pay the show, and then he was a sales guy, DJ,
Todo.
Dude,
That's what we used to be back then.
That's thinking outside the box,
Yeah.
man.
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, I was thinking, I'd make a killing there at the station if they'd let me go out and sell, man. You know what I mean? and then connect it with everything else we do. You know what I'm saying? But man, that is interesting.
That's the way it was back then.
That is something I never. And then back up there by Leveland and Lubbock. I mean, that's Waylon Jennings radio too. I mean, Waylon Jennings used to work as a radio disc jockey in that area as well. Of course, they did country music, and then they had Buddy Holly and all that. But that's some very historic area over there. And then a lot of people would go from here up there to work. So was your dad? You all were living over there? Or
yeah, we were living in Whiteface, but mom was pregnant with Rolando.
Okay,
my second brother Rolando, and mom wanted to be with her mom, close to her mother.
Yeah,
so they had saved enough money to buy the shop. So se vinieron.
Wow.
Se vinieron, and then my dad started working over here with my tío Mike, who was Ecos Texaco, and then the opportunity came up, and
he started his own business. The entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
And so, I can see where your dad was a sales guy selling and going out and hustling ads for his radio show. I mean, coming down and then starting his own business was just, it was going to happen.
It was
there. Do we have any more pictures, babe?
Yes, we have one more.
Okay, one more. Let's see what we got.
That one's right now.
That's a current picture.
That was when we had Thanksgiving.
Who is this? Grandma?
Look, the little girl.
Hold on.
She recognized her. Yeah. Wow, that is awesome. That's what I love about having real-time, a television here with real-time pictures.
Yeah.
Why don't you put Joe's picture right now with his wife and the one where they're the youngest, and just see how the transitioning of life, the evolution of Joe, Brotherhood Joe, and his wife Pearl. Look at that, man. That's incredible, dude.
Gosh,
I love it, bro. I love it, dude. That is awesome, man. This turned out to be an awesome show.
That's an awesome, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Wow. Well, congratulations on your anniversary today, man.
Thank you, guys.
You're doing this on your anniversary, bro.
I think this is the first time I surprised her ever.
Yeah.
In 38 years, I told her, "Hey, happy anniversary." She looked at me. I'm in the right house.
Who is this guy?
She's the one who forgot today.
Men are the worst, dude. I mean, I'm the worst. I mean, my wife, I know it's sometime in October, but I can never get that day, right? It's like, I know it's around Halloween that I met you and stuff like this, but I try to keep up. And now we even have a phone to remind us, and we don't even set that up. We don't even set that up, dude. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was what walk down memory lane with Brotherhood Joe.
All right.
Joe's Master Service. So we're going to do memes of the week, and memes of the week is brought to you by Rhodey's Country Fried Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. 36 years of
chicken
serving
in Texas.
Eagle Pass with
Rhodey's
delicious
Country
fried chicken with all the
Chicken,
sides.
Texas born,
Fish and
Texas
shrimp,
raised.
hot
A chicken
dogs and
joint
chicken
with
fried
35
steak.
years of
Located
service to
1910
our
Indian
community.
Highway, the
Thanks
fastest
to our
drive-thru
loyal
in Texas.
customers and
Call in your
social
order,
media followers. Come try the best gizzards in Texas, the best tenders in Texas, and the best chicken in Texas. Call us at 830-773-9189. 830-773-9189. Don't forget, we have curbside service and delivery
to celebrate his birthday.
Yes.
Because he has been a solid, just like Joe, a solid supporter of hashtag PBT all the way from Eagle Pass, Texas.
Yes.
And it's just amazing that, our supporters just stick around and enjoy what we do for them. And everything we do it from the heart, man.
Yes.
We do it from the heart, and we try to, and we always, ladies and gentlemen, like I'm saying, if you want to be part of the show, you can be guaranteed that we're going to deliver more than what we promise. Is that right, Joe?
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed, man.
Guaranteed.
All right, so let's go with the first meme, all right? Let's go with the first meme, and let's see what it is. Memes of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we supposed to say it like all together?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Memes of the week. There you go.
No, that was more better.
Yeah, and we got to put a hashtag. We got to brand it with hashtag PVT.
Yes,
that's
sorry
all right.
about that.
It's the hashtag PVT memes of the week. Okay, there we go.
I think we're
Third time's a charm.
Yeah, we're scaring the baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what this means.
Yeah, we're practicing, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be perfect. So
I put it?
let's see the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see the first one. Okay, when you're over 35 and a movie starts. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is okay.
so dozing
Joe,
off.
this is
That's,
Joe's master.
that's
Here
the
we go.
movie. That's the movie. There, it's starting. It's starting. That is totally me, dude.
Yes.
And Rally.
Yes, 100%.
Rally says, "Let's watch a movie tonight." Okay, and then that is 20 minutes into the movie. That's Rally. Do you have that issue, Chaz?
I went to go see that movie about the conspiracy, about the election and all that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm going to see this. I'm going to learn about the election.
Which one? The 2000 Mules?
Yeah, 2000.
You saw that one, man?
Yeah, it was at the movies.
I
yeah.
haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Tell me about. Oh, you fell asleep. You said, right?
Well, no, hold
Okay,
on.
all right.
Well, no, hold on.
I fell. Hey,
Don't put words in his
It
mouth.
was 2000 Mules. I fell asleep at about the fifth mule.
Yeah. Right in between the yawa and the mule. Yeah. No. So I said I can't fall asleep, which is what I always do. So using the old cerebellum,
which is really far from the perineum or whatever perineum, right?
that's north and south borders.
Yeah, it's the North Pole and the South Pole, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So I said, how do I fight the sleep? Because it's so comfortable in there. The leather seats, the air
Yes.
conditioning, it's dark.
It is.
You almost get into the fetal position and Mimi time. So what I stood up. I stood up and I went to the row behind me and I was standing. I go, if I sit down, I'm going to fall asleep. So I was standing during the film.
Parecías ¿cómo se dice? El chaperón, o ¿cómo se llama?
Yeah.
Big boss man?
No, no.
Usher?
El
Security guard?
parecía el usher. El
Yeah.
chaperón. Yo está todo pendejo, ¿no?
So I was standing like Kevin Nash. Just like that. And that's how I felt this week.
Enseñando los Dr. T. I can't believe Dr. T's, bro. I mean, you should have gone to Dr. T's, then gone to the movies. Right?
Understood.
Pinche you should have. You know what? I'm going to open the first Dr. T's theater with IV vitamin infusion therapy while you watch the movie.
Right, during the previews. And go.
Yeah. Vámonos, Recho. Pinche energy bruto, carnal. Boost your immune system so the coldness in
hulking
there
up.
won't even get you sick, right?
So that's how I fought sleep.
All right. So let's check out the next meme. Okay. All right. There's him. What's your favorite position in bed? Her. Near the wall so I can use my phone while it's charging. Man, how many of you guys have to deal with that, bro? Huh? My wife's shopping all night long. It's like a 24-hour mall inside her
I am
bedroom.
not. As soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm out. You know that.
I turn around and I feel light. You know how you feel light coming in through your eyelids, right?
Yes.
Stop.
Yeah, and then I open my eyes and she's on the phone and I'm like, "What are you doing?" "I'm ordering a rug." "Oh, okay. Yeah. Can you do it tomorrow or something?"
No, 'cause
I'm already
yeah.
halfway there. I'm barely at the checkout. What is it? Cart.
I'm already at the shopping cart.
Yeah.
Rock feels light. He thinks A, paranormal activity, or B, some sort of religious experience.
Yeah.
No, it's rally.
Yeah.
Shopping for Crocs.
Can you relate with that meme, Nanette?
Yeah.
Well, our bed's in the middle, so it's not next to any wall. But
Pinche extension cord, no hay pedo. All right, let's go to the next stream. Let's see what's
I'm
up.
going.
All right, I like this, man. This is fun. All right, me. You don't have to get me anything from the store, but thank you. That's her, right? Him shows up, or what? Hold on. Shows up with no treats, and her with that look, like what?
You didn't spoil me?
In other words, you ask her, it says me, no, I don't need anything from the store, but thank you. That is Rally. Right?
Yeah.
And then I show up with no treats and she
Or
gives me
snacks.
that look. There you go. All right. There you go.
Not even a quequito. Not even anything.
Why do women, like, you ask them, where do you want to go eat, babe?
Joe, have you had that in the 30 plus years of marriage?
Oh, that sound.
So what do you do? Do you
hungry?
combat it or what do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I told her, you got 10 minutes to get in the car because we're going somewhere.
Hi,
Let's go. Ay, güey, le di un brigo, no?
But to be honest,
None
my
there.
mom doesn't really even eat like that much. So to her, it really doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like like for her, it's like, oh, I don't care. For her, it's like she doesn't really care because she doesn't really eat that much. You know?
Well, no
And
wonder they've been together for 100 years.
But you know, but when she is hungry, she'll tell you like, oh, this is where I want to go, and my dad would be like, well, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
I want to go over here. So it's kind of like,
But lately I've been breaking in.
yeah.
When a woman says no, she means yes, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
what it
And
is.
when
Yeah.
she says yes, she means no, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and go with your friends and party tonight. That means
That
no,
means
right?
no. That means don't even think about
And
it.
then, no, you don't have to bring me anything from the store.
That means
That
yes.
means yes.
Bring her something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do women play those games with us, Joe?
I don't know.
Nana, do you have an answer to that? What's going on here with the
Well, my husband always brings me something back, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
he knows
He
better.
knows better. He knows better.
He already knows.
He don't even have to ask.
I brought pizza, bagels, crazy bread. It's all here.
He knows what I like, so if he's going to whatever store he's going to, he already knows he needs to bring me back something.
All right.
Oh, that's
yeah, that's good. All right. So what's the next one? How many more do we have, babe?
We have one more.
Okay. Let's see. You're the most jealous girl I know. Oh, so you know other girls? How many of you guys know someone like that?
Yeah. Or hey, Rock, do you ever get, why are you taking her side? Oh, what? Who's talking about sides here?
Yeah. No, I've never had that, man. So what happened with you or what?
It's kind of like, okay, so you're walking in Target, right? I'm walking, and with your
You're
girl.
walking in Target, at Target.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Target
yeah.
store, and let's
It's not
say-
Falas Paredes.
No, that's
It's
Falas
not
Paredes.
Big Lots.
No,
It's Target.
Target.
Yeah.
It's Target.
not juniors.
And when we're there, it's Target. Okay,
yeah,
Target. So say Target. All right.
So you're walking into Target with your girl, and she goes, "Oh my God, that girl! Every time she looks at me, she gives me an ugly look. Every time she stares at me, she goes like this." And then if you say, "Well, maybe she's having a bad day," why are you taking her side, dude? I'm not. I'm just saying maybe she's having. You gotta say, you know what?
You're right.
She's a Jezebel. You cannot say, hey, maybe she's having. Oh, heaven forbid!
No.
No.
Yeah.
She's expecting esquina, right, Joe?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
And that's the key to marriage. Just
That's
give
right.
him esquina right away.
You got it. Let's go.
Hey, dude.
Double meat or single meat?
Dude, all women are like that, right?
Yes, you better back them up quick.
Yeah.
Quick. Don't even. You know what? You're right. She's a monstrosity. And then you spit. Hot. I don't care if I'm at Target. Right, Joe? Just back them up 100%.
Back them up 100%.
Target. Era pinche Family Dollar, la chica.
Hey, South Texas Roughneck says, my wife, you know her? Oh my God. You know her? Why are you staring at her? You know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, but I really like that one. Put it up again, babe. I want to read it again. I like it. I like that one, right? You're the most jealous girl I know. Oh, so you know other girls, huh? You know other girls. Chingao. All right, ladies and
terrible.
gentlemen, those were the hashtag PBT memes of the week. Yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've been asking all you fans out there on the chat zone, and Chaz is just, man, his thumbs are going to hurt tonight. He's going to get some thumb biceps from
Right.
and it's time for Chaz's Chat Zone's awkward questions for brotherhood, brought to you by the Green Hit. Offers a natural alternative for stress and pain with various CBD infused oils, lotions, edibles, gummies, and even inhalants to combat and recuperate the body and mind. It is one of the most relaxing places on earth. You go by and you talk to them. Veterans are always welcome. They always have special discounts. They've got wonderful bongs. They've got rolling papers. They've got CBD lotions. And, of course, they've got these gummies that are just out of sight. And they have the most knowledgeable staff in the industry with Hector, Louie, and Javi. 2 convenient locations in Far Texas. You can call them at 956-666-9088. And you can also find them in Mission, Texas at 956-591-0114. And you can find them on Facebook and Instagram. And if you follow us on hashtag PBT's Instagram, we always share them on our stories. We share all our sponsors. So if you're a sponsor of the show, we share our social media. We do the same way, the same as that, the same thing. Whatever the hell I was saying. Feels like that.
The same.
Feels like that gummy's hitting me already.
Oh my!
The Green Hit is the perfect place for relaxing the mind and spirit in an all-natural way. So, all right, it's time for the hashtag PBT awkward questions.
Now, Rock, I actually there are some very awkward ones, but there are some kind of more mechanical ones. You want me to ask those two, or just get to the awkward ones?
Well, just get to the ones. Yeah, get to all. It's up to you, Chaz. This is your segment.
All right,
okay?
you know what?
Let's
do a mechanical one. This is from Tommy Diaz, and it's a good question. What is el monito?
El monito is a starter relay.
A starter relay.
A starter relay on the older vehicles.
In Mexican culture, they just say, pues, tiene algo el monito. I'm like, how do you translate
Pégale el monito.
Yeah.
Pégale el monito.
Pégale el monito a ver si prende.
And Tommy Diaz like, what is that? So it's actually a starter.
It's actually a starter solenoid.
And it works. It works when you hit it.
Yep.
It starts working.
Good old fashioned chulazo.
Yeah.
Vámonos.
All right. Okay. So that was the first question. All right.
Very good.
Tommy Diaz.
Thank you, Tommy Diaz.
Tommy.
All right.
This one's a little weird from Thunderfoot69.
Okay.
If you had a nickname, Thunderfoot16. If you had a nickname, would it be Sparky or Turbo?
Sparky or Turbo?
If I had a nickname.
Would it be Sparky or Turbo?
It's like a mechanic nickname, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sparky or Turbo?
I'll say turbo.
Turbo? All right.
I was going to say the same.
Turbo.
And why is that? Why is that, Joe?
What would you?
Sparky sounds too feminine.
Effeminate. Feminine. Right.
Then why do you say Turbo?
Turbo?
Yeah.
You haven't seen him at the shop? It's like, he never sits down. It's like from one thing to another. And then he's like, wait, what was he doing? Oh, yeah. And then like back and forth. So
has to backtrack.
I'd go with Turbo too.
I've seen him, and this guy's all over the place. He's like on every vehicle. He wants to make sure he gives it his personal attention.
Yes.
That's what you get at Joe's Master Service, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Joe's personal attention, all right? All right, so what's the next awkward
I'll do one more from mechanical one leaning. This is from D. King. Is there any difference, Joe, in your opinion, between Valvoline, Quaker State, or Pennzoil? This is from D. King. What's your take on those?
There are some difference, but in all reality, motor oil is motor oil, which is synthetic or whatever grade you're using, which is 5W20 or whatnot. The most important thing is change it every 5,000 miles.
Okay.
It's better to have always clean and clean filters on the oil because that's what lubricates the engine.
What if you're 3 months in and you're only like at 2,000 miles?
Well, I tell people well, now it's like 5,000 miles or 6 months or 5 months because we're using full synthetic oil. It depends if the car's sitting there for 6 months, change it. And the reason is oil oxidizes with the oxygen.
Órale.
So if it's just sitting there, it's wearing without
being used.
Yeah. So the fluid is going to oxidize, and it oxidates motor oil. It's not good for engine.
That's why they say every 2,000 miles or 3 months, right?
That's right.
And I always thought, I haven't hardly used it. I don't have 2,000 miles. It's been 5 months.
Change it. Cheaper to change it.
Why do I change it, right?
Cheaper to change it.
Okay. And you better change it at 3 months, even if you haven't gone 3,000 miles, all right? Or
Thank you, D. King, for that.
All right,
one.
good one.
Okay.
All right.
This is from Gustav Mustang. Gustav_Mustang. I think this is about your... I don't know how you're going to interpret this. Have you ever suffered from a leaky gasket?
Oh.
I mean, I don't... It sounds like a...
Have you ever suffered? That's an awkward question.
I think
Brother, I eat my salads, so no.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever suffered from a leaky gasket?
He takes Mucinex.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, puro pinche Metamucil.
Metamucil, that's right.
Mucinex. Aquel vato.
Metamucil.
Los mocos, carnal.
I got my prescriptions. I met missiles.
Ay, mi raza.
Oh my God.
Hey, but I got perineum right.
Perineum, yeah. And it's real far from your cerebellum, man.
That's true.
Real far from your yeah,
Welcome to the anatomies part of the show. All right, so Joe is regular with salads.
I'm good with salads.
All right, this is from Jazzy 007.
Okay.
Again, interpret this how you will. What would you rather have? A tight screw or a loose bolt?
A tight screw or a loose bolt? That's an awkward question.
I think you gotta.
And in front of his daughter, dude.
I
you
know.
I mean,
it's-
come
it's-
on, man.
I think this is metaphorical.
Okay. Repeat the question.
Okay.
Can you repeat the question, please?
All right. This is from Jazzy 007 says.
That's a good one.
And again, I think he's being like
That's super creative.
very.
Yeah.
What would you rather have? A tight screw, wink, or a loose bolt?
Wink. I'll take the loose bolt.
Really?
All right, well,
But if it wasn't his anniversary today,
the tight screw it
the
is.
tight screw all day. The tight screw all day.
Donkey.
You know he didn't mean loose bolt, dude.
Yeah.
You know he's playing it safe, bro.
Hey.
It'll be the last anniversary he would ever
Right.
experience.
Hey, Rock, that loose bolt, you're halfway done.
Okay. Do we have any more? Let's do one more.
One
man.
more,
'Cause
okay.
I know our people. We're from all over the United States. We got people from all over, and they're creative as hell.
Very creative.
What do we got?
Okay, this one is from Bolt Masters with 2 Z's.
Oh, you is
Bolt Masters.
It's
So-
mechanic talking to mechanic, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jedi to Jedi.
Mm.
All right. This question. All right. It reminds me almost of like the Billy Joel video.
Okay.
When a hot, sexy woman shows up to the shop, would you rather she ask you to rotate her tires or check her oil?
All right.
All right.
All right.
What do you think, Joe's man?
I'm going to plead the fifth. I'm not going to answer that one.
Smart. That's how you stay married.
He's gonna send her to the shop down the road.
You gotta get. You know what? Go to Hamburger King.
No, bro. Yeah, bro, come on. Yeah, bro. All right, I guess he could plead the
Yes,
fifth, right?
he can. Yes, he can.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, those were hashtag PBT's awkward
Awkward
questions. All right.
Hey, Rock, I brought in something here that I wanted to ask Joe. I bought it at the automotive section in San Benito, and I've never seen it sold anywhere else in any other city. Okay. So, I bought this. Okay. And it has a little handle, too.
Did you buy that at Adam and Eve?
I got this at Pokey's Planet.
Pokey's Planet.
And it's for your anniversary. Okay. Joe, have you seen this? Do you know what this is? Tell the viewing audience what
That's
this is.
it's a tire gauge.
A tire gauge?
Yep.
And how specifically are you supposed
Now,
to use this?
that tool is usually used by truckers.
Órale.
See, because it's real hard for them to get a gauge in there. So on the sound of the thump when they hit the tire, gives them an idea how much tire pressure is in there.
And it does say tire checker.
Yep.
But I bought it for chingazos.
Oh!
Because I'm from San Bene, and you gotta have something, you know.
Chingazo checker.
And if you get pulled over,
You never know. You might run into 16th Street, You know?
yeah. So this is the Corona recommendation. So if cops ask you, hey, it's a tire checker, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
there you go.
true. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Si sabe el Joe.
Sí, esto, carnal. Esto.
I got hit a couple times of that by my dad.
Te dije el 5/16, cabrón.
Right. Take this back to Pokey's Planet.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, if you want to advertise with us, you can text us at 956-641-3241 if you like what you're watching and if you like the show. Well, this Wednesdays were packed. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have some amazing shows as well, and we have wonderful guests. Last night, we had a couple of guys from a band called Estilo from Uvalde, Texas, and one of them was actually at Robb Elementary when that horrific tragedy happened, and he actually made eye contact with the killer. And if you haven't seen last night's show, ladies and gentlemen, you need to check it out. It's very interesting, and the guys were just so amazing and just some of the nicest guys. The band's called Estilo, EZTILO. You can find them on Instagram at Estilo, EZTILO 830 _. You can find them on Facebook at EZTILO 830 as well. And you can find them on YouTube. They've got some pretty amazing music. We were really impressed last night. And just a couple of Gabe Gonzalez and Omar, man.
Yes.
Super guys. And follow us on our Instagram because we're always constantly posting stuff on there, and you'll find out who's going to be on the show and pictures that we take around the studio and stuff like that. So make sure to go on that. And then we put clips, as a matter of fact, as well. Okay, so, all right. So what do we got next? We got PVT headlines. All right, PVT headlines. We've got hashtag PVT headlines. All right, we all got to scream together.
He made it this time.
Yeah.
He's like, are they ready?
Yeah.
I was nervous about that.
So let's see the first one. Let's see what we got. All right. Okay. CNN sinks to the smallest weekday audience among key 25 to 54 demo in 22 years, man. Wow. I don't know what's going on with these news agencies, these corporate news guys, CNN, MSNBC, all these. They are just losing. Do you all watch television at all? Do you all watch the news networks at all?
No,
I don't.
I stopped doing it since the last couple of years because a lot of it's fake.
Yeah.
You don't know. It's not credible.
That's what those guys from Uvalde were saying last night. They were here and they were talking. I said, how's it been, the news reporting? He goes, man, it's been real bad. You know, they leave stuff out, and then they'll just say stuff that isn't even true, and then they'll say something, and then it was really not that. It was something else, and so. I just told them, you know what's going on right now is they're trying to get as much traffic onto their platforms as possible. So they want to, if they hear something from somebody that said something, it's like they're picking the news from their Twitter or their Facebook, and then they run with it, and then they put it up, and if it's not credible, then they'll change it up. They'll re-edit the story. But man, we're in a big world of trouble with the news. What do you think about that, Chaz?
Yeah, and just in general, I mean, people are heading towards their phones, and they're getting with the specific information that they want that is pertinent to their life. It's all right here.
Yeah.
So why would you go to something that is so broad and it doesn't really kind of cater to you when you can cater your whole life right here?
You know what the guy was saying, Omar was saying last night, the keyboard player for the band Estilo, he was saying that he's a post office guy, and he was delivering mail, right?
Wow.
And so then he heard that something happened, right? And that, everybody, that they were just saying all kinds of rumors that people were hearing this and hearing that and hearing that. And can you imagine their Facebook page? Or their Facebook profiles, everybody was just putting information that they were just hearing on the cuff or, on the instant. And so there was a lot of chaotic, misinformation and disinformation going out from people in general that just heard something and now we're over here and they're doing this. But it's really, really scary when you really want to get the real facts nowadays, But we'll see how that turns out. I don't think CNN's going to... Do you think they'll come back, bro?
If they, hypothetically, let's say they start being 100% honest today, it's going to take them forever to get their reputation back.
Right.
And Joe, in the business, your reputation is everything.
Yeah.
Man. Word of mouth, right? And
Word
once
of
you
mouth.
lose that trust, ya valió.
Is the CNN brand dead, you think, already?
I think it's
think so.
dead.
Yeah.
Joe, you
Yeah.
I mean, you agree
It's
with
dead.
that? I mean,
They'll have to turn it into like a Cartoon Network or Home and Garden or something like that.
right? Yeah.
Just, and then-
or who knows? Maybe it'll be purchased by PVT.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine.
I don't know if I want to invest into something like that, bro. You know what I mean?
No, we'll change the letters.
I'd rather buy a Star Wars toy or something. That's probably worth a little more than CNN right now, right?
By the way, talking about branding and stuff, Joe's Master, love your logo.
Oh, thank you.
Man, did you envision that yourself, or did someone give you the heads up?
No, this logo here was created by a family member. Remember Carlos and Octavio Rendon?
yeah,
His my cousin Letty, her husband owns a place.
A
where they make
logo
signs.
shop? A logo shop?
They make
Okay. A
signs.
sign
and
shop.
They make shop. Yeah, it's sign shop, right? And I told him I wanted to do something for the Joe's Master to just stick out, right?
yeah.
So, I talked to him, and about a year later, he says, "Hey, man, I got this for you." And I went like, "Wow, this
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
perfect, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, this is perfect."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Man, there you go, bro. Have it." For him, it was-
Se avientó, bro.
But
Se avientó.
He worked for Budweiser, so he did all the signs for Budweiser, stuff like that. So this guy's got experiencia, a lot of experience dealing with formats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he went, "No, man, here you go, bro. This for you." I went like, "Man, this is gonna be the perfect. I can ride with this logo forever."
And you are.
yeah.
You don't have to
Yes.
change it anymore.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
Going back to the news, you know what I do? I don't watch the network news. I watch. I follow like KTLA from Los Angeles, the local news there. I follow them on YouTube. I follow the local news from Houston. I follow the local news from Atlanta, and you get to see a whole different picture of the United States. Because those CNNs and MSNBCs and Fox and all that, they go with one story and they regurgitate it all day long. It's like a broken record. They pick one particular story and they pound it into you. And even though it's something that's in the minority, it seems like it's in the majority because that's all you're hearing all day long. And when you look at those other news reports from those local newscasts from the metropolitan areas in Texas and in other states and other parts of the country, you kind of can gauge what the whole idea, what's going on in the United States of America.
Yeah.
And I always said, like, if they create a network that has like every hour, it's a local news network from a metropolitan area,
Right.
we would be able to see that whole, I would watch it all day.
Or even Sydney, Australia, or what is their take on world events? Not the view that's all slanted in one direction.
Yeah. Well, I follow Sky Australian network news as well.
And you like it?
And yeah, but they have a more balance.
Yes.
But they have the liberal and then they have the conservative and all that. But still, I think the local news, you probably get more of the local stuff that's going on, the crime and all that. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, so let's get to the next headline, man, because we're running out of time here. We got about 50 more minutes. Let's see. What's the next one, babe? Midget sues grocer, cites belittling remarks. Wow, man.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Wait, hold. Is this from what year is that article?
Bro, it's a headline, dude. It's one of those headlines. Look at that, man. I mean, can you believe it? He was belittling the guy,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I would sue as well, right? I mean, he might get a small out-of-court settlement.
Right. Yeah.
But,
That's small. I just got it.
All right. But Riley, I just got it right now. It took me a while.
and I just made that one up right off the cuff. All right, what's the next one, baby? Let's go. Let's see. Man eats underwear to beat breathalyzer. Wow.
Whoa. Wow. I could see why that would work.
Well, his breath probably smelled like shit.
Yeah. So you have tested positive for diarrhea. Somehow. I don't even know how that.
Wow, I gave you the breathalyzer and you gave me a urinalysis.
Oh my God, it's so disgusting.
Some doctor told me, hey, I need a blood sample, a stool sample, and a urine sample. So I dropped off my underwears, right? And
there's extra too.
yeah, bro, that's what we did, right? So that's interesting because Joe installs breathalyzers at his shop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What a coincidence, right?
Yeah, no joke.
It's ironic.
I'm gonna try that underwear deal there. See if it works.
Go. Yeah. Always have a spare underwear behind glass emergency.
Don't do this.
No, I know the perfect campaign. Get your breathalyzer at Joe's Master Service and get a pair of underwears free.
Oh my God.
Con el logo.
Yeah, with your logo.
Complete with oil stains, right? And gas stains, right?
A leaky gasket.
All right, what's the next one, baby? What's the next one? Let's see. We got, how many more do we have?
One more.
One more? Okay, cool. All right. Humped to death by a pet camel. Wow, can you believe that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Randy Camel has killed this woman owner after apparently trying to mate with her. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Dogs do that, right? Dogs, they try to hump your leg.
Yeah, but a camel, that's a horse of a different color.
Yeah, and you know what? It's like when you say...
It's like a fucking tire checker.
And besides that, humped by a pet camel, it's almost like when you say 3 words with the first letter being the same. What is that called?
Alliteration?
Alliteration. It's like alliteration, bro.
Humped. What was the what was the letter?
I'm just saying. It's humped by a camel, humped to death by a pet camel. So, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. That was our hashtag PVT headlines. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, Joe's Master Service, proudly serving the local Edinburgh, Texas area for over 50 years. Joe understands that getting your car fixed or buying new tires can be overwhelming. Let Joe help choose from a large selection of tires, featuring tires that fit your needs and budget from top quality brands such as Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Royal, and more. Joe's Master Service takes pride in being your number one choice for an auto repair. And he'll earn your business agent. I'm like we were saying earlier, man. That guy's all over the place. Why? Because he wants to give you his personal attention. Schedule an appointment today at 956-383-1882, or you can go to joesmasterservice.com, right?
Right. My suggestion.
joesmaster.com. And you get to go and meet his dad, man. His dad's there as well. And if you go by tomorrow, take him a burger or something for his anniversary, belated anniversary gift.
Yeah, solid.
But just an amazing pillar of the community, ladies and gentlemen, that Joe's been
Appreciate
here
that.
in Edinburgh, right?
Appreciate that.
Joe, I have an automotive question here from Mr. Krabby Crab. Mr. Krabby Crab, great name. Can you throw away a can of Freon in the trash can?
A can of Freon?
Yeah, is that
You can throw the can of Freon, the empty can of Freon. You can throw in the trash can.
right?
I don't think you want to throw a full can of Freon in the trash can. It's so expensive.
Right, yeah, but it's okay if it's already.
Yeah, the newer refrigerants like the R134 or the 123YF, those are ozone safe Freons. Now it's the R12 system, which is the old 70s, 80s type of Freon. Well, they better not catch you throwing that into the trash can.
Okay.
Things are going to change.
Thank you, Krabby Crab.
All
for that
right,
question.
there we go. Don't be breaking the law. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Joe, I appreciate you coming, and I appreciate everything you do for our show, man.
Brother, thank you. Thank you what you do for my business.
And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, you go to Joe, and Joe supports us. You support Joe, and Joe supports us, and we do what we do for all of you. We we prepare stuff we can entertain you. We bring in solid guests, and we appreciate you. And then thank you for bringing your daughter and your granddaughter. Nanette, thank you for coming.
It was a pleasure.
I hope you didn't get a little uncomfortable with some of the questions and some of the videos and stuff like that.
I'm used to it when it comes to my parents.
I mean, you're at a mechanic shop, right? Mechanic shops used to have centerfolds on the wall and stuff like that, and those calendars of tool calendars with the hot babes on them and stuff like that. Did you used to have those on your?
They used to have them in the back when I was a kid.
Yeah, and then you walk into the men's bathroom and there's a pile of Playboys there. I remember that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I'd be in the bathroom all day long. They're at the mechanic shop, right?
Rock just moved in.
Yeah, memories. Memories.
The next day they were opening the shop and I was still in the bathroom. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have Grupo Sólido tomorrow. night, Thursday night, to finish off the week. And then we're going to be off for a week. Next week, we'll be doing some best of the month, and then we'll be back in July. But tomorrow, make sure to join us. Jax Phoenix will be here taking care of the chat zone. So if you have any questions for Solido, he'll be here taking care of that. On behalf of myself, Chaz, the beautiful producer girl, Rally, Joe's Master Service, Nanette, and the baby.
Baby K.
We want to thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, okay? And everybody wave at the camera. We're out.